Did you get, well, no, you weren't playing in February or March, so you wouldn't get gifts from your teammates when you played, right?
No, but we obviously got gifts at around Christmas time. There were some guys that were better than others, Dan. Look, Drew Bledsoe, the one year he got us 2 plane tickets anywhere you wanted to go. So that's where my wife and I went on our honeymoon to Hawaii, thanks to Bledsoe's plane tickets. The next year he gave us a Motorola Droid Razor when that was like the coolest phone. And he paid the bill unlimited minutes for like 3 years until his mom called me and was like, "Hi, Ross, this is Barbara Bledsoe, Drew's mom. The gift is over now." Meanwhile, Dan, there was Emmett Smith, who my second year, I started the last 7 games for Emmett. He gave us signed Emmett Smith all-time leading rusher book, signed Emmett Smith jersey, and a signed bottle of Emmett Smith all-time leading rusher wine, a wine bottle that he signed. It was amazing.
So you were probably mad when Brady took over for Drew Bledsoe because that meant you were not getting any great gifts.
Well, the funny thing is you really only get the gift if you're a starter. So I only got the gift 3 years. My second year, my third year, and my fourth year. My rookie year, I didn't get one of the gifts from Tony Banks or whoever it was in Washington. When I was in New England, I didn't get a gift from anybody. You really only get the gift if you're a starter, but it is pretty sweet. I've seen some of the gifts these guys get now. They're unbelievable. They get like 4-wheelers and stuff. That would have been amazing.
How many plays did you play with Brady?
0. I started in all sincerity, I only played. So the Patriots picked me up midway through the 05 year. I only played the fourth quarter of the Dolphins game, week 17, when Matt Castle came in and Doug Flutie did the drop kick. And I played on special teams against the Broncos. That's one of my claim to fames, Dan. I only ever played in one playoff game. And it was the first playoff game that Brady ever lost. Brady was like 10-0 in the playoffs until I got in. And then
did Brady know your name, Ross?
Say it again?
Did Brady know your name?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think he comes anytime he gets signed, the first thing he does is come up to you and he's like, shakes your hand. "Hi, Ross. I'm Tom. Nice to meet you." Like, "Hi, Tom. I know who you are." And then I was the center a lot in practice. So he would come in the huddle and be like, "All right, Ross, you and me, great snap first." Like he takes it real seriously. So he definitely knew who I was. And then 06, I got traded to Cleveland. So I never actually was in a regular season game with Tom Brady.
Give me that impersonation of Brady again in the huddle.
So before he calls the play, he looks at me, and Dan, this is like spring OTAs. He's already won 3 Super Bowls. He's like, "All right, Ross, you and me, great snap first. And Dan, I'm like 26, 27. I've started 25 games. And I look at him, I'm like, "All right, man, all right." But in my head, I'm like, "Okay, Tom, yeah." I mean, dude, this is. I gotta say this, Dan. He lives his life differently than anybody else. So I played 18 years of football. I was a lineman most of the time. The quarterback center exchange is so mundane. It's so like you take a ball, you hit your butt crack with it. The quarterback's top hand is there. Boom. Quarterback's like, "Oh, whatever." I never played with a quarterback that cared nearly as much about that snap as Brady. And this is practice, but like in his psychopath head, he wanted that smack when you hit the top hand because that meant it was a perfect snap. He could look at the defense a little sooner. Think about anything in life, okay? And you're just doing something to do it. Brady doesn't look at anything like that. Brady looks at every single thing in his life as a chance to get just a little bit better at it and try to perfect. I mean, that's why he is who he is.